Hi, everybody, and welcome to the closing ceremony of the Parkway Run and Walk Virtual Edition, presented by our friends at Citadel Credit Union. Whether you're joining us the first time or as a follow-up to the kickoff celebration, on behalf of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, we cannot thank you enough for tuning in this morning. I'm Michael Barkan of NBC Sports Philadelphia, and I am honored to serve as your host for the 8th consecutive year and second time this month. How lucky am I? You'll notice the backdrop is still different, and although we're not in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art, I am happy to invite you all once again into my home to celebrate and acknowledge all of your accomplishments over this past month. To kick us off, I'm thrilled to share something really special that took place last week. My friend Jackie Verna, finalist on NBC's The Voice and former CHOP patient, who I shared the stage with last year, hosted a special performance with a little help from some incredible patients. I think you're really going to enjoy this.
Hi guys, I want to thank you guys so much for welcoming me into your homes today. I'm so excited to jam with you, and I can't think of a better way to start things off than singing a song that is all near and dear to our hearts, and that is the fight song. And I really just want us all to dedicate this to every child fighting cancer today. You guys are fighting so hard, and this song's for you.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream it loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Start it right now. I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song, and I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I still got a lot of fire left in me. I'm losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, said I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years and I miss my home. There's a fire burning in my bones. I still believe, oh I still believe. All those things I didn't say, wrecking ball inside my brain. I will scream it loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song.
my life song. Prove I'm a white song. My power's turned on.
Starting right now, I'll be strong.
I'll pay my fight, son. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I still got a lot of fight left in me.
'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me.
Still got a lot of fight left in me.
Thank you guys. I had so much fun jamming with you.
Wow. Was that incredible? Jackie Verna, you have a voice of gold. I'll never forget the first time I heard Jackie sing on The Voice, and then last year on the Parkway. Thank you so much. And to all of our guest singers that were able to join us. What a way to kick off today. Man, am I excited. It's hard to believe we are only days away from the end of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month and the Parkway Run and Walk Virtual Edition. Since 2002, the Parkway Run and Walk has seen incredible change, growing from a few hundred participants to over 10,000 last year. Now, in the face of a pandemic and another time of change, you rose to the challenge. While the world slowed down, you have kept going. One day, one step, 1 mile at a time. From the Jersey Shore to the UK, you haven't stopped logging miles or fundraising. Whether your team took on the 6,546-mile challenge or created your own personal challenge, it's been inspiring to watch what you and your team members have accomplished, and boy, have we seen it all. Here's a look back at how some of our participants have gotten active this month.
Hi, I rode my bike over 130 miles for my daughter Sophia.
I ride for Tommy Lake.
I walk for child and two. We walk a mile to reach our goal. Go team, Toby!
You ran, you walked, biked, hiked, even kayaked, and rode horses. I love it. While most of you were busy getting active outside or in your home, we cannot forget about our friends who are getting active inside the walls of CHOP. This past month, our CHOP staff made sure that everyone felt a part of the Parkway Run Virtual Edition. We are thrilled to have so many here who have created teams in honor of loved ones, and I am happy to share that we have 210 teams joining us from not only here in Philadelphia, but across the United States and even around the world. That's right, you heard me, the world. We've got Colombia, England, Italy, Scotland, and more. Team Charlotte's Cure is participating from Abu Dhabi in memory of their daughter, Charlotte. Charlotte's mom shared how much Charlotte loved Philadelphia and how CHOP was like a second home. One of our top teams, Felix Lubin 33, who has raised more than $40,000, is joining us from the Cayman Islands. Felix's favorite number was 33, and the team is close to completing more than 33,000 miles this month to honor Felix. And Stephanie, a 3-time cancer survivor, is running in Montreal. Stephanie shared that last week she ran her first 5K since 2014. She made the decision to run 3 miles in celebration of 3 years she's been in remission since her time at CHOP. Now, I know we talked about the world, but we also have participants joining us from all over our country. Where are you participating from? Let's do a roll call in the comments and see what teams are joining us and where you're joining us from. While we're on the topic of teams, I want to take this time to recognize some of our largest teams. Our largest employee team, the CHOP Cancer Crushers, came out strong with more than 260 participants. The CHOP Cancer Crushers is made up of staff throughout the Cancer Center, including doctors, nurses, child life specialists, social workers, researchers, and many more who are also tuning in today. In the comments, please feel free to give a special shout out to any of the Cancer Center staff. Our largest family team, Team Tommy Lake. Tommy is an ambassador this year and has recruited more than 150 team members to join him. That's amazing! And to our largest corporate team, Susquehanna International Group, who really made the virtual edition their own and has more than 1,800, yes, you heard me right, 1,800 employees, friends, and family members joining them this weekend to get active and help in the fight against childhood cancer. We'd also like to recognize the Golden Laces Club, which represents teams who have participated in the Parkway Run and Walk for 10 years or more. With us today are 20 teams who make up this special club. Normally, we would mark their team tents with golden balloons, but today, I'll announce them, beginning with Adam's team, Callie's Crusaders, Chelsea's Cheerleaders, CHOP Cancer Crushers, EY in the Spirit of Jake, Feeling Great since '98, Four Seasons Hotel, Philadelphia, Friends of Daniel Cooper, Hopes and Dreams for Mackenzie, Mark's Miracle Milers, Project Share, Racing for Ryan, Sarah's Smiles, Team Chappie, Team CMMD, Team Justin, Team Philly, Team Remission, Wiley's Day, and Zack Attack. Thank you to all of the members of the Golden Laces Club for your year after year commitment to helping us find a cure. We also have a number of teams who are participating in memory of a loved one. Although they can't join us today, they are with us in spirit and inspire us to all work toward creating a future without childhood cancer. So it is with these golden shoes we honor and remember those who cannot join us on this very special day. Today and every day, we carry on their legacy and celebrate their lives through this event. At this time, I'd like to ask us all to take a brief moment of silence.
We walk in memory of Leah Chapman, who started Team Chappie when she was a patient at CHOP.
Team Chappie has participated in the Parkway Run Walk for 13 years.
We've continued our team in support of CHOP with the hope that more research will bring better treatment options and cures for pediatric cancers.
Leah's legacy, cure childhood cancer.
Team Chappie, thank you. On behalf of everyone watching today and participating this month, we are all with you. By coming together as a community, we are one step closer to finding a cure for childhood cancer. I now have the privilege of introducing someone who is playing a large role in helping CHOP find a cure. Please welcome Jeff March, the president and CEO of our presenting sponsor, Citadel Credit Union.
Thank you for the introduction, Michael. On behalf of everyone at Citadel, we are honored to be the presenting sponsor of this extraordinary event for the second year. Every opportunity to get more involved with CHOP has been a privilege for me and our entire team. Through our partnership with CHOP, I've had a chance to get to know some wonderful patients, their families, and some pretty amazing CHOP employees. One of those patients is Lizzie Fluck. Lizzie and I have had the pleasure of getting to know each other over the past year or so. So today, with Lizzie's help, I thought we'd have some fun to raise more money to help CHOP patients like Lizzie who are fighting childhood cancer. Say, hey, Lizzie, you out there with us?
Yeah, right here.
Hey, great to see you. How you been?
I've been good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You're back in school, I hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going pretty good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You hear that a lot.
Awesome. So Lizzie, I want to have some fun today. How about you?
Yeah, of course.
So how about a little game? And if you win the game, Citadel's going to make an additional donation to CHOP in the amount of $10,000.
Wow, $10,000? Absolutely.
Are you up for that? Good, good. All right. So here's the deal. The game is called Separation Anxiety. And here are the rules. Okay, Lizzie, so if you're ready, let's count down from 3.
All right.
And we'll go for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Lizzie, you got fans. That's no fair. Can we eat one? Oh, wait a minute. You're finished? Hey, congratulations. Nice job there. So, Lizzie, thanks for being a great sport today. That was awesome. And just for doing that and beating me also, Citadel's going to make another donation for $10,000 to Children's Hospital to help fight the pediatric cancer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
On behalf of all the patients at CHOP, thank you.
Jeff and Lizzie, that was great. And congratulations to Lizzie for winning an additional $10,000 donation. Jeff, you've got some work to do. If you ever want to face off against Lizzie again, Jeff, I would suggest bringing your own cheering section. Work for Lizzie. In all seriousness, thank you so much to Citadel Credit Union and their entire team for their continued support of the CHOP Cancer Center and the Parkway Run Virtual Edition. The support of our sponsors continues to make a difference toward helping us achieve our goal and supporting dedicated physician scientists at CHOP that are working tirelessly to make discoveries that will improve the lives of children diagnosed with pediatric cancer. I am excited to share that our Parkway Run sponsors wanted to personally share with you why they continue to support the Parkway Run. At the silver level, Acme Foundation, Chapman Auto Stores, and Novartis. At the gold level, Carbarth Associates.
Hello, I'm Tim McGuire. I'm the chairman of Carbarth Associates, and we're proud to support the Children's Hospital's Cancer Center virtual event. This year, we had a mother of a child that was treated at CHOP, Pamela Lowe, talked about her daughter Morgan. Over 320 treatments. It brought our entire firm to not only tears, but also to motivate us to take action. This year, our goal is to raise over $30,000, and over the last 10 years, hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're proud to support this amazing event. Let's do it for CHOP.
Louis P. Canuso Incorporated.
Hello, my name is Joe Canuso from Louis Canuso Company. I'm proud to represent Team Canuso in the 2020 CHOP Parkway Run and Walk. The Canuso family has been supporting CHOP for over 50 years. As a team, we are proud to support the #1 pediatric oncology program in the nation. There are so many personal factors that contribute to the success of the CHOP Walk. not the least of which is that it allows for the blessings of hope for all that are seeking treatments. And it is the hope that gives power and strength to all of us in our quest to find treatments and cures for all of the patients and families involved with CHOP. We wish everybody the best, a safe and healthy year. God bless.
And TE Connectivity.
Hi, I'm Brian Grill. I'm a leader in TE Connectivity's Human Resources Organization and also have responsibility for the company's community giving efforts here in the greater Philadelphia area. TE's been a proud sponsor of CHOP and the annual Parkway Run and Walk since 2014. We're excited once again to be involved with this year's event and contribute to CHOP's mission of being the world leader in the advancement of healthcare for children. On behalf of TE, I want to thank everyone for all that you've done to keep our community engaged in this important cause during these unprecedented times. Be safe and be well.
Lastly, at our winner's circle, I'd like to welcome John Glom, President and Chief Underwriting Officer at Philadelphia Insurance Companies.
Michael, thank you so much. Philadelphia Insurance Companies is honored to be here today. Congratulations to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia on another successful event. In a year where challenges seem to keep coming, CHOP continues to make a difference in the lives of children and their families fighting cancer, and we thank you for that. Philadelphia Insurance Companies and our employees are incredibly grateful to have one of the world's leading children's hospitals in our community, and that is why we are sponsoring the Parkway Run for a 17th consecutive year. With the enthusiastic commitment of our employees, we are proud to continue our support with a $100,000 contribution this year, bringing our total contributions over the last 17 years to over $1.3 million. Philadelphia Insurance Companies is committed to this fight, and that's why we sponsor the Team Philly CHOP Challenge each year to recognize the team that raises the most money. Congratulations to the 2020 Team Philly CHOP Challenge winning team, the Cathalon. We're proud to present the Cathalon team captain, Kathleen O'Connor, with a matching contribution of $5,000. Kathleen, from all of Team Philly, congratulations on this $5,000 and for winning the Team Philly CHOP Challenge. Here you go.
Thank you so much, John and Team Philly. Thank you on behalf of myself, my family, all the members of Team Cathalon, and especially all the patients, both past, present, and future at CHOP. I'm so happy to be here speaking with you guys today and just really honored to be a part of this amazing cause and to share our story. Started at CHOP 4 years ago, almost to the date. I was diagnosed and treated for anaplastic large cell lymphoma, which is a very rare non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's 1% of all lymphomas. And I just made the regimen for the clinical trial there. So it called for 6 cycles and it was 5 days inpatient and then 16 days off. I would go home and then I would come back and do it all over again. In between every treatment though, I had a complication. So it landed me back in the hospital. So it kind of doubled my stay over the course of those 5 months, which was unfortunate. My dad literally used to call himself Mr. Chop because he thought he ran that place. And I finished my treatment in January of 2017. And then almost a year later, I relapsed. That was probably the hardest part. Obviously, the original diagnosis was as well. But once I finished my first stint, I was back on the lacrosse field. I was captain of my team at Villanova. I was back in school. I was living large as a senior, really excited for the season. And then this news really hit me hard. So I went back to CHOP, obviously. And my doctors, Susan Reingold and Joseph Oved, were the absolute best. They ended up giving me an immunotherapy drug. It was still like a chemo pill, but I took it twice a day, every day. And then I went back into remission again in April of 2018. And then I ended up having to get a stem cell transplant because that drug wasn't really a cure. It was more just kind of keeping the cancer at bay, which how they explained it to me. So once I graduated, I went up to Sloan Kettering and got a stem cell transplant there. Just because of the proximity to my family, I would have done it at CHOP if it was more logistically made sense. That was almost 2 years ago in November. I have been cancer-free for 2.5 years almost. So I'm living the dream out here in Utah. And I seriously can't thank CHOP enough. Going into this, it's really scary. You're in uncharted waters. It's uncomfortable for anyone, a little kid, an adult, a grandparent. And I was 21 years old. I was like, I know what's going on. My parents couldn't really shield me from this. So that was really hard on them. They couldn't help me and they couldn't cure me in that sense. But my support system really, really, really carried me through. Like there was days where I was just like upset and didn't want to talk to anyone. And everyone was just really, all had my back and just really carrying me through the finish line. To give back to CHOP, I decided this year to make Team Cathlon. And I literally emailed everyone I know who I thought might want to run some miles, might want to walk, bike, cartwheel, anything they wanted. And this team surpassed my expectations. I cannot thank them enough. It's so overwhelming. We raised over $54,000 so far. We're still going, so don't sleep on us yet. I couldn't think of a better team to really come behind me with all this and just to honor all those patients that are being treated now, that were treated in the last 10 years, that will be treated in the future. This money is really going to a great place, a great cause. And I am so thankful and honored to be here today to talk to all you guys. And I seriously wouldn't be here where I am today without the cutting edge treatments, the care, the doctors and nurses, and all the medications that kept me going at CHOP. So thank you, CHOP. Thank you, Team Philly. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone. I am just over the moon with everything that went on this past month.
Thank you, John and Philadelphia Insurance Companies, for your continued generosity year after year. And thank you, Kathleen, for telling your story. And congratulations to the Cathlon for raising more than $55,000. Way to go! And a huge thank you to all of our Parkway Run Virtual Edition sponsors. Your commitment to the fight against childhood cancer is inspiring, and your support is helping to continue the momentum in the Cancer Center. Although Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month and the Parkway Run Virtual Edition are coming to an end, you all have accomplished so much over the past month. I want to take this time to take a look back. Let's see how you got active, who you got active for, and some awesome photos and videos that you shared throughout the month.
We're the Schultz family, and our team is amazing Annalise.
Lily got the Havertown community running for CHOP and pediatric cancer research.
Thank you, everyone.
Woo!
Hi, my name is Ayana. And my name is Reggie. And we are here to say thank you guys so much for helping to try to raise a cure for childhood cancer. I had cancer when I was 6 years old, and I am now currently 12 years old. I am almost 13 in less than 30 days.
And I am so thankful my sister is here today.
We just wanted to hop on here and say thank you guys so much. We're raising money for CHOP so they can help kids.
Thank you everyone for supporting CHOP and kids with cancer just like me.
Team Vincent the Conqueror. We ran, we walked, and we biked to help create a future without pediatric cancer.
Hi, my name's Sammy and I'm Jake's sister.
Hi, my name's Molly and I'm Sammy's friend, and we run on Team EY in the spirit of Jake
to help kids like Jake fight cancer.
I walked a mile every day to find a cure.
Run for Kathleen O'Connor because she's the strongest person I know.
We ran 2 miles for Team Ayana.
We are participating in this year's Parkway Run for our daughter,
Annalise, and my sister.
We walk for Morgan.
I run for all the kids fighting at CHOP.
We run for Sister Danny.
I run for my niece Emma.
Timberlake has been our inspiration all month as we raise awareness for pediatric cancer. We've been raising funds and logging miles. Tommy got clean scans on September 14th, and he's almost 1 full year in remission. Let's show him how we get our miles, guys. Ready, go! Go!
Richmond Lax runs for Team Tommy to help find a cure for pediatric cancer.
Thank you so much for donating to me and people just like me. It really helps CHOP, and it helps CHOP treat people just like me with cancer and other conditions. Thank you so much. Go Team Michael.
So get out there, walk, and rack up some miles for the good cause. Thanks. Have a great weekend.
Woohoo!
I'm team captain of G-Force, and this is our inspiration for why we walk.
Thank you to all the doctors and nurses at CHOP for all of the care. I've walked 2 miles a day for my nephew Vincent, who's currently battling brain cancer and being treated at CHOP.
Parkway Run. Thank you for your support.
Wow, you were all busy these past 27 days. I love the capes, the shirts, the pets, and especially the awesome team masks. Team Toby, I'm looking at you. Even though we weren't able to be together today, it looks like everyone had a lot of fun this past month while raising crucial funds for the Cancer Center at CHOP. Speaking of the Cancer Center at CHOP and the boundaries the team and the Cancer Center are breaking, I'm excited to introduce someone who I've had the pleasure of sharing the stage with at the Parkway Run for many years. Please welcome Dr. Stephen Hunger, Chief of the Division of Oncology, Jeffrey E. Perlman Distinguished Chair in Pediatrics, and Director of the Center for Childhood Cancer Research at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Hey, Dr. Hunger, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Hi, Michael. I'm doing great today. I only wish I were standing beside you on the Parkway in front of the great crowd of all our team members.
Doc, I could not agree more. But to kick us off this morning, can you describe what this event means to you and your colleagues and the impact it has on the Cancer Center?
Yes, of course. Well, as everybody knows, 2020 has been a challenging year in many, many ways. Despite these challenges, I'm thrilled about how successful the virtual Parkway Run and Walk has been. As we do every year, I want to highlight some of our Cancer Center efforts that the Parkway Run and Walk supports. We simply would not be able to do these things without your support. Today, I want to highlight 4 things, and I've asked several of my colleagues to join me to describe how the funds are used firsthand. Those areas are Cancer Survivorship Program, support for training the next generation of pediatric cancer doctors and researchers, bridge and pilot grant funding to CHOP researchers to support gaps in funding and pursue new lines of research, and our patient and family support programs. First, I'll call on Wendy Hobby, a nurse practitioner as the Associate Director of our Cancer Survivorship Program.
Thank you, Steve. CHOP has been a pioneer in the field of cancer survivorship for decades. I was fortunate to be part of the initial team that established this program back in 1983, forming one of the first specialized clinics in the nation for pediatric cancer survivors. For over 4 decades, the Cancer Survivorship Program has helped patients and families navigate life after cancer. We've brought together a dynamic team of experts from endocrine, cardiology, nephrology, neuro-oncology, pulmonary psychology, nutrition, and survivorship to offer comprehensive care in a one-day clinic. We've had the same dedicated team over the past 15 years, and our patients and families with complex care issues appreciate the streamlining and the coordination of care. Research is a very important part of our mission in survivorship. CHOP investigators continue to successfully learn important details about the medical and psychological late effects facing survivors of childhood cancer. By learning from today's survivors, we can improve future treatments and potentially reduce the number of late effects for our survivors of tomorrow. Dr. DeAngio, a visionary and radiation oncologist, once declared, "Cure is not enough." We have a responsibility to the patients that we treat and cure for cancer to continue to monitor their health and well-being throughout their lifespan and ensure that they are equipped with the knowledge to advocate and care for themselves. The ongoing support that the survivorship program receives from the Parkway Run is critical to our ability to continue to provide highly specialized, comprehensive care to the survivors that come to our clinic today and tomorrow. We are grateful. Our families are grateful. We thank you.
Thank you, Wendy. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Hogarty. Mike is one of our former fellows who is now a world leader in neuroblastoma research.
Thanks, Steve. To understand the importance of pilot funding and bridge funding, it helps to understand what its purpose is. Most cancer research is funded by granting agencies such as the government through the NIH or from the many foundations that invest in pediatric cancer research. But sometimes a researcher has a very new idea or concept that's exciting but untested. Bridge funding and seed funding is a way for the Cancer Center to invest in its own people and their ideas while they are being developed further. CCCR bridge funding helped us enter a new area of work. We believed we had discovered a new way to determine which children with cancer were likely to respond to a new type of cancer drug that interferes with how cancer cells keep themselves alive. And with the support we've gotten through the bridge funding, we've gone on to confirm that we can, in fact, predict this accurately, and we've been able to successfully compete for NIH funding to continue this work towards clinical application. And I think this is a good example of the value of this type of internal support and investment that's supported by philanthropy like the Parkway Run and Walk that supports our mission here.
Thank you, Mike. Now I'd like to call on Dr. Lamia Barakat, who holds the Stephen and Susan Kelly Endowed Chair in Behavioral Oncology, donated by the chairman of our Board of Visitors, Steve Kelly, and his wife, Susan, and oversees both our psychosocial services program and our behavioral oncology research program. Lamia?
Thank you, Steve. At the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Cancer Center, we strive to surpass the standards of psychosocial care for every patient and family, and we advance scientific research aimed at improving the health outcomes and quality of life. The concerted and successful efforts of our Parkway Run ambassadors, patients' families, teams, sponsors, and donors translates into tangible improvements in the psychosocial care and programs we provide. This past year, funds from the Parkway Run enabled us to realize our vision for a second outpatient education coordinator. In less than 1 year, since we hired Chris Belk, he has received over 180 referrals to support patients' educational needs. The partnership of families with our education coordinators allows children and adolescents to pursue their developmentally appropriate academic and vocational goals. In addition, because we identified that families are experiencing increased financial pressures in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, and community resources are more limited, Dr. Hunger created a special fund from Parkway Run donations to provide resources to meet the needs of families seeking to access care. We are fortunate that these funds will continue to open the door to treatment at CHOP for children and adolescents with cancer. Thank you to all who participated in the 2020 virtual Parkway Run Walk. Your contributions make our objective of providing the highest standard of psychosocial care a reality.
Thank you, Lamia. Before we wrap up today, I need to thank many more people than I can, but I especially want to acknowledge several people. First and most importantly, the 210 teams and over 6,000 participants who walked, ran, biked, swam, and donated. The CHOP Cancer Crushers team, who set a record with 260 members and have raised over $54,000, shattering our goal of $20,000. I'm particularly happy that we had 100% involvement by our fellows and over 95% involvement by our faculty members this year. The members of the Oncology Board of Visitors, the community group that is critical to philanthropic support of the CHOP Cancer Center. I want to especially highlight the efforts of Steve Kelly, the chair of our Board of Visitors, Chad Punchard, Joe Canuso, and Tim McGuire. Their philanthropy, creativity, and commitment to our mission helped make this Parkway virtual run and walk a huge success. And our sponsors, including our presenting sponsor, Citadel Credit Union, Philadelphia Insurance, Carbarth Associates, Louis P. Canuso Incorporated, Chapman Auto Stores, TE Connectivity, and Acme Foundation and Novartis. And we really want to, we, the staff in the Cancer Center, really want to also provide our thanks to you and have recorded some short videos to express those thanks.
I'm Alexa Linton. I'm proud to work for the CHOP Cancer Center team as part of the CHOP Foundation. Thank you so much for all the support you've done to make Parkway Run such a success.
Hi everyone, I'm Freddie Marinacci, the Senior Director of Development at the Cancer Center at CHOP. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who made the Parkway Run a success this year. Thank you for helping us fuel breakthroughs, and thank you for giving us all hope to continue on with all the great work that we're doing. Thanks.
Hi there, I'm Dr. Sarah Tajan, a pediatric oncologist and leukemia researcher at CHOP, and this is my family. We've had a great time during the month of September, running and cycling and logging our miles for the Parkway Run. And we especially want to thank our friends and our patients and their families for all of your hard work to participate in the Parkway Run this year and for all of your hard work during your treatment. Congratulations to all of you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Jen Baldy, Administrative Director of Research for the Cancer Center at CHOP. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you, our patients, families, and friends, for supporting our research and making the 2020 Parkway Run Virtual Edition so epic. We couldn't do it without you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Foster, one of the physician scientists here at CHOP. I'm here in the lab and we just want to say thank you. The money you raised from the Parkway Run is going towards finding the next cure, and we cannot thank you enough.
Hi, I'm Dr. Suzanne McFarland, part of the Division of Oncology at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I just wanted to thank you so much for your contributions to the Parkway Run. All of the miles walked and the hard work and the donations received all go towards finding cures for all the patients that we treat who work so hard and fight so hard every day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michael Fisher. On behalf of the Neuro-Oncology section in the Division of Oncology at CHOP, I'd like to thank everyone who participated in this year's Parkway Run, but especially our patients and their parents, as well as their families and friends. Your partnership and generous support is crucial in our efforts to find cures for all children with cancer. So our sincerest gratitude.
Wow, just wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The work that each and every one of you are doing in the Cancer Center is inspiring. Did you hear that, everybody? The dollars you are raising are allowing the CHOP Cancer Center to think bigger, think broader, and transform the future of childhood cancer and how we approach it at an astonishing pace. And that's all because of philanthropy and support from you. So as the CHOP team said, thank you. I am so proud to be part of this community that has helped raise more than $10 million for pediatric cancer research and care over the past decade, and we are now at one of my favorite parts of the Parkway Run. We are just moments away from revealing how much you have helped us raise this year because of all your hard work, creativity, relentlessness, and passion, we are excited to share that the 2020 Parkway Run and Walk Virtual Edition has raised $1,634,998. That is incredible. Are my eyes seeing things correctly? During a time of unknowns where we had to pivot as a community and the world slowed down, you picked it up. You helped us set an event record and raise more than $1.6 million and counting to help lead to the next major breakthrough and solve the unsolvable. On behalf of Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and CHOP's #1 ranked cancer center, we are so deeply grateful and truly humbled by your passion and support. But our work is not done. Research for pediatric cancer is underfunded, but thanks to this community, we are making real progress that will improve the lives of children fighting childhood cancer here in the U.S. and all over the world. Speaking of which, as of today, we have supporters from 47 different states, and I think we can reach all 50, but we could use your help. If you have friends, family, great uncles, long-lost aunts, college roommates, or whoever in Alaska, South Dakota, or Wyoming, I'm challenging you to reach out and help us reach all 50 states. Do you think we can do it? I do, because you've showed me that even though we're apart, together, there is nothing we can't do. It's been an absolute pleasure celebrating all of your accomplishments over the past month, but remember, the month is not over. We still have 3 more days in September to get active and raise more funds. I'd like to thank you once again for inviting me into your homes virtually, and on behalf of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, thank you. Before we go, I have some friends who have some special messages just for you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and have a wonderful day. And oh yeah, go Eagles!